Come, allow us to effect some mass. How you doing, Night Shroud and Zosax and Gooby and Ash? Is everybody having a good evening? We were up pretty late last night finishing, finally finishing after 19 streams, Xenogears. It was a good night. I had fun. But now, oh, hi Duck. But now we're going to go effect some mass. Let's go effect some mass. Oh, Ash. But are you enough of a geek to know what the mass effect is? The titular effect. It's a thing. It's a thing in the game. Here. Where am I at? Did I not save farther down? I thought I did. Did I not save after I did that fight? Oh shit. I don't think I did. Actually, no, I must have or I wouldn't be here. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, that was almost a panic moment. We go double check down here real quick. Okay, yes. I did save after that. Good. I just didn't save after going downstairs and talking to the dude and not doing the thing I didn't feel like doing last time. Oh, that was almost panicky. Oy. What, you mean the game doesn't have autosave? Turns out. You know what the Mass Effect is? Does anybody else? What is it, Duck? Thank you, Adobe. That's very useful to know at this point in time. So we saved the Rachni Queen, by the way. We didn't kill her, we let her live. I didn't want to go all Ender Wiggins on her and destroy an entire race. That was the decision made here. That was actually the really big decision point in this mission. So, just so, if you weren't here last time, now you know.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Yeah, I know. This is actually going to be the first time I've played through Mass Effect and actually kept my saves, because I have to pick one of the predetermined saves at the beginning of each game, because I've always like gotten new computers or whatever, never had my old save file. So I actually have every save going forward this time. It'd be really nice.
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous.
I'm not sure I would qualify this as a miracle.
That's a miracle.
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They're thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Bad decision was bad.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do.
I know I talked to the queen. She's
I am
cool.
thinking that
But you,
without a queen,
yeah, you didn't do good things to her
Rachni do
kids.
not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Or not. But he's not wrong. I don't remember if this is a good decision or a bad decision, to be honest. I have finished Mass Effect 3, but I honestly, I just don't remember.
All targets down.
Tyler, you got shot a whole bunch there by poison because you're terrible at dodging. What's wrong with you? I am actually not doing that this time because I've heard from other streamers that it causes really bad buffering for people. So I'm going to give it a few more weeks before I turn it on.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
I was planning on doing it today, then I talked to some people and found out it was not a good idea yet.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
6 Emperor Tyrann from...
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for the next interrogation.
Are there any survivors in here?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations deck.
I killed her.
There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Activate the neutron purge.
What's the other one?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
Oh, Shepard. Not yet. I wish you could scroll this map. That's why I keep having things here, because I keep trying to scroll the map. You can't. Oh wait, you can. Purge controls. I must have totally missed those back there. Hang on. Oh, okay, that's this terminal right here. Okay. We need to go find the code somewhere. I honestly don't remember where it's at. Oh, attain purge codes. Well, that was easy. It's on his body, I guess. Okay. I suspect we're gonna have to run really fast here. So let's go ahead and heal Tali once.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Oh look, Rachni. I'm sure it could. I will try to adjust it some more shortly. I've changed the balance a few times already. Apparently I've been unsuccessful at getting into a really good spot. I thought I had grenades, but apparently I've either forgotten the grenade button, which is probably actually what I've done here. So, R. I was doing R, so maybe I'm just out of grenades. Yeah, R for I really want a grenade. You're right, it's R. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just out of grenades. Is the current problem. I'm seeing double and triple. I feel like this isn't... Oh, hang on, let me check my quest log. I'm not sure that just leaving is the right thing to do. I probably need to go talk to somebody first. Oh, never mind.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Sup, Duck?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander
Okay.
resign when I wasn't
Thank you for
looking?
letting me know.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
Not my problem. Should I guess? 5? I don't know.
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Oh, I don't feel like this Shepard would have said that, but I have earned some renegade points because I do occasionally take the renegade choice when I think it's something my Shepard would actually say. Painted? Metagel +7. Yep. Level up. Let's see here. I know, right? Freaking Turians. See, I have some renegade points here, not very many. I wish I could see a number. I'm much more Paragon-y though. I'm gonna max this fucker out if I'm not careful, but that's okay. Let's do the round of the crew.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an alliance?
I enlisted, but humanity.
Everything
But there's something special about working on.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Let's go check with the crew and see how they're with the squad and see how they're doing. I don't know who the good choices are in Mass Effect 1. I haven't really been trying that hard this time. There's some better choices in Mass Effect 2 and 3 for a female Shepard. It's not going to be Kaidan because he's a fucking jackass. Don't like Kaidan at all. Maybe Garrus. Some good alien action going on.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
We can't do Joker, unfortunately. That's not one of the ones you're allowed to do.
Sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking.
There you go.
Nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation,
yeah,
I noticed an increase in the.
And I'm not doing Kaidan. I didn't think Mass Effect 1 had any.
A few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing.
Same-sex relations, but maybe I'm wrong.
A new black market lab, or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one elk.
And Era would be, but that's why I didn't think she was an option for Mass Effect 1, but maybe she is, I don't remember.
Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
He's right over there.
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage.
He's right over there listening to us.
From buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Four nuts.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic.
Hey, Doc, Munchkin just woke up. Can you go check on him? Munchkin the Lesser woke up. Can you go check on him?
Our medics found incisions all over his body.
Hey, Scarlet Derby. How you doing tonight? Thank you for the raid.
That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested
that might be wrong.
And sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Is the dialogue really quiet on your guys' end? Or is this just my balance?
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
I think it does positional audio, and it's not doing a great job of it.
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel.
I'll adjust the balance here in a second.
Hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I think he's okay now.
Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
I gotta go.
You could find him and shoot him in the face.
Commander.
Oh wait, hang on. We actually have a chance to do a quest here for him.
Commander, I'm beginning to see why they made you a Spectre.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that, but Commander, take me with you when you go.
Oh yeah, don't worry. You can shoot him in the face for me.
I want to be there when you find him.
Okay. Settings. Deadly 100. Let's drop down the sound effects volume to 75 and the music to 85 and up the overall stream volume a little bit. See if that helps any. Hey Avery, how you doing? Doesn't seem like the music went up any. Hopefully the dialogue is louder compared to everything else and the gunshot should be quieter. We'll see how that does. Let me know how it does, guys.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Nah.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You ain't come by to eavesdrop and check your mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close.
You have to develop those personal relationships, otherwise they don't help you when you're getting shot in the face.
I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike.
I shot him.
I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course, if he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree.
I like her.
Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They did great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years.
It's only a dozen light years. It was
close. It's not like it was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her.
Bad idea.
I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
I like her a lot.
Dad always wanted to serve in space. But he wanted us
Yeah, you have to talk to all these people, Avery. It's important.
Space is beautiful.
They give you extra quests, it's more XP, it's new gear. Plus you get all these awesome stories. Yeah, so you have to talk to them.
I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone.
Oh, fuck Caden. We're just ignoring him.
For always
he's annoying.
roaming with a hungry heart. Much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now.
I do everybody
That's
except Caden.
not a
Caden can
problem
just
with you,
sit and
is it?
spin.
That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? Like I said, the Rachni are dangerous. They proved that 2,000 years ago.
They're giant
I think
pussycats
it
for
was a
chitting.
mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to Tisoni about her mom. She has to be hurting.
Working my way around.
Just saying, Skipper.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Rex.
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few
Jared's a terrible name for a
warlords who
Krogan.
survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter.
Very Krogan of him.
As long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up. To stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding.
Focus on breeding is a good thing.
For one generation.
I'm okay with that.
For a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk.
Sure, that went well.
We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
That went poorly,
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him,
Daddy,
he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, let's go see what's going on down here. It's a really cool looking engine. I love the design on this ship.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again.
Such as it is. The mask and everything.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is.
It doesn't explode randomly.
I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage.
How about Normandy?
It has to be more than that.
That's a bad
There's
idea. Let's not do that.
expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Oh boy.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example.
Yeah, screw that.
Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla
What if the galaxy
don't
ends?
much matter to the average citizen.
Is that a
Our
thing?
greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth.
I came
But
from a
even if we
well-adjusted
stop
small family. I
that's
went
not
to
going
school.
happen.
Everything went
There's
well.
still millions of
And then I
deaths
joined the
behind
Navy.
veil. Until they're gone, our exile will
It's kind of like
continue.
D&D characters. They all have a ton of baggage.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently.
That sounds
But I
worthwhile.
don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
It's not heroic. It makes for more interesting character backstories.
I should go.
See you later. Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I want to know more about...
I doubt I can tell you anything. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we
talk about
like
this.
what? See you later.
Not quite ready for her quest yet. Already done Garrus. We've done Garrus already. Did that off camera though. Hi, we killed your mom. How you doing?
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
Caden can sit in this bin. He's okay.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
His character is boring. He's annoying. I don't care for him at all.
I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time, and Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path
because
to get
they're
what you want.
lazy.
It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin.
Clockwork
I
is
cannot
Dorcas.
even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was
You
afraid
would
I
have,
would
but
say
it would have
something
been okay.
stupid again.
It's kind of cute.
I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions.
No,
You
no,
just
no,
wanna
no,
know
that's
more
the
about
wrong
the
tone.
Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
No, I don't. None of these. Okay, it's not serious.
The lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My
he's a
mistake,
jackass.
then. I am not as adept at understanding
There's nothing between
human
us because I haven't talked to
relationships
him.
as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
No, you were right. There is something between us.
Knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
I'm okay, Liara.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
I'll protect. That's why it's fun.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You.
That's fine.
I need some time.
We still have a couple more missions to go. You started it! That's like the 7-year-old Shepard. You did it first!
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
What do you wear under that uniform? That's not something else, is it? I'm sorry.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay, that's everybody. Let's go see if Joker has anything for us. And then I'll check my quest log. How much money do I have? 151,000. We'll go spend some money too while we're at it. I need to go back to the Citadel. What's up?
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations.
Yes.
One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
Joker gets much more involved dialogue starting in Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 1, he's just here to be some one-liners in the pilot.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy.
I did already have this conversation. I think some people missed it.
Everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Yeah,
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Yeah, whatever. It's cool. Get out of here. Stop taking up space in my cockpit. Let's see. So Pharos we're gonna do, but not yet. We should do Dr. Salion. We'll do that soon. We should go do this. Okay, let's go do Salion and Doctor at Risk, and then we're gonna head back to the Citadel to spend some cash. And turn in some missions. Let's see. Partial Kepler Verge. Kepler Verge. Oh, it works. Okay. Don't know.
Good timing, Commander.
Probably quite a few.
From the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Okay. Let's go get interrupted. Almost literally, yes.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important.
Hi, Gooby.
Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
We already done Vermeer? Or something else? No, I guess not. There's no Varia. Oh wait, wasn't there other stuff on Vermeer? Yeah, I don't remember. We're not doing this yet. We're doing side missions right now. Herschel Kepler Bridge. Such a beautiful ship. Oh, it's off camera, isn't it? You can't see it. That's annoying. I'll have to move that over.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett
What
from
the
Alliance
fuck you made around here or what?
We've got a situation here and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises before we realized what had happened. That's when we contacted you. VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes.
Those affect external systems.
We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human.
Yeah.
You're still part of the Alliance
blah,
military.
blah, blah.
And right
guilt
now,
trip.
The
Is there money and XP in it for me?
Okay,
I'll do it.
Weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Still knows a lot of people in tanks. I feel like the maid is what I really feel like, but it's okay. There's an unknown. Okay, there's a planet there. No, there's nothing here to scan. That's unusual. Where's this unknown hiding? Platinum. Dr. R. Hart. Hello, we have a military ship here, and I think you know Garrus. He's with us too. We'd like to talk. We come in peace? We come to leave you in pieces? Something like that. Yeah, we're still real safe. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, but sometimes it just feels right to save for rails. Door's closed, there's red dots through it. This is going to be fine. They know we're coming peacefully, and they're not planning on shooting us. Good. Okay. This guy's going down. Hey, Garrus.
You're not doing the damn thing, man.
Oh, shotguns are important here. Hang on. Okay. Gotcha. Shotguns. Roger Dodger that. Let's see, Garrus. What are you using? I am playing on veteran difficulty. Damage can be pretty severe on occasion. Shotguns and hand grenades. Roger Dodger. Grenades. That worked better. Okay.
That's the last of them.
Yep, that was the last of them. Question was using the right weapon for the right situation. And in this case, it was a shotgun. I don't know. So the classes change in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. So I don't. Thank you for the host, Avery. So I honestly don't remember exactly how the sniper class works in Mass Effect 1 because I've never played it.
Thank you for saving me from those things.
Uh-huh.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart.
Dr. Saleon. No, my name is Hart.
Please get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in, drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right.
Yep. Totally should have let Garrus kill him.
Very lucky Salarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Oh, okay. Can I kill him now? I changed my mind.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
No, first we're gonna loot the place. Then we'll head back to Normandy. Seriously. Ah, figures. That's fine. It's a nice cockpit. Looks fancy. Little schmancy. Poison condition lasts an annoyingly long time in this game. Where's the door? There's a door around here, right? Here's the door. Yeah, we're good here. Let's see, now we will go to the other system here.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I can't.
I've received some troubling information, Commander.
I can't do anything around here.
Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
I'm happy to look into it, Admiral. What can you tell me?
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws.
Fucking Thresher Maws.
It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
That can't be a coincidence.
There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates.
I'm literally the maid in this game. Ooh, hydrogen. That's useful. That's hard to find in the universe. I'm glad we found some more hydrogen. What would we do without that? That's sarcasm, by the way. Sorry about your broken backs. You'll be fine. Grass. Better. Whee! Anomaly, debris, underground facility. This is where we need to go save the scientist. Let's go this way first. Man, I tell you what, the texturing on livable planets is so good, I feel like I should move in here. Oh wait, that's sarcasm. I want to go south. So, when Mass Effect 1 came out, the sequences like this were really, really hated on. They never really bothered me that much. They're kind of samey, it gets repetitive, but I don't find them that bad, to be honest. Because it's fun jacking around in this thing and seeing how much you can do stupid stuff. Like that. Yep, this way. Well, let's go up the steepest part because that makes sense. Yeah, go back down. It never see. It didn't bother me that much. It still really doesn't. I don't know. I like driving around. It's a little samey. But they honestly don't take that long to do. And I think that, was it Mass Effect 2 where you had to scan all the planets from orbit to do stuff? That just was really lame, it felt like. I don't know, have I been missing stuff on the planets? I don't feel like I've been... I mean, it's possible I may have missed a square inch and missed something somewhere, but I think I'm being more thorough in this game than I typically am, right? Would you agree with that? Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, there's animals here? You know what we have to do, right? That's really cute. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit, I missed. Thankfully, explosions don't seem to trouble them. Ouch. Be resilient if it's dead already. Doesn't disintegrate. Okay. all those Paragon points, you have to pay for them somehow. It turns out you pay for them with steak. I'm still pretty sure this is not how
All clear.
surveying works in real life. Yeah, Joker, Killjoy Mom. Dude, shut up. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Make we'll run over some random city somewhere, but I don't think they'll care. It'll be okay. No stress, dude. Chillax. This Mass Effect has the really annoying thing that makes me be the most completionist, in that so many of the side missions have random effects later on in the game that I feel like I have to do them because they have meaningful consequences. They're not just collect widgets because we want to waste your time. They're go save a cat so this guy can give you an anti-alien rocket launcher in Mass Effect 3. But maybe you don't know that when you save the cats. You just have to save all the cats just in fucking case. Well, not really, but that's what it takes for me to be even vaguely completionist. Is that it has to have meaningful story consequences, not just be collect 9,000 widgets because we put 9,000 widgets in the world so the game would take longer to finish. I do like cats too, it's true. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. We couldn't think of actual content to make this game take more than 18 hours, so instead we put 50 hours of collecting bullshit in it for you. That's stuff I don't like finishing. You're shooting at me. I was just surveying that, and that's very rude of you. You know what? Fuck you. Hi. Asshole. Minding my own business, stealing your gold, taking your minerals, and you shot at me. So you know what? I'm gonna use the giant cannon on your face. Because fuck you. Do you know what I am? I'm a Spectre. I can kill you and shit on your grave and nobody's gonna say anything. Catch. Hi. Oh, I bet that hurt. Spectre. pusher. Jeez. Oh, I missed. Fuck. Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
I'll kill you!
Oh, ow, fuck. I love how far the knockback pushed her away. That was awesome.
En route!
We come in peace. We're just here to talk to a scientist. Hello? Anybody? Yes. No? Okay, fine. Whatever. Assholes. The dead person. The dead person laying here. We should get him some first aid. We'll work on it. Yep, I know. Thank you. Let's see. Would you make that dialogue go away? It's really annoying. See, I'm using a Raikou 5, which is almost certainly the best pistol I can find right now. It was expensive, so I hope so. Yeah, okay. What are you using, Tally? I'm using a Raikou 4. You know what? You deserve a better pistol. There you go. I think 3 or lower is Omnigel bait at this point. You know, we're just storming this place. I think it's a good time to make some Omnigel. What do you guys think? Yeah? Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool time for it. You never know when you might need to crack a safe. It's annoying. Why did you equip that? That makes no sense at all. Right, because I pushed the wrong button, I guess? Probably it. Okay. Can I inspect this body? Hello? Are you dead? Okay, yes, we're dead.
Some action!
Enemies everywhere!
you're a moron. I just want to... You are both terrible at everything, seriously.
I owe you one.
Enemy is everywhere! Watch out! Hold the line! Enemy is everywhere! Hold the line! Go, go, go!
Thought that would have my name on it.
Enemy is everywhere! I'm on it! Go, go, go!
Oh, ouch. Whoa, ouch. I didn't even know where that came from.
You must die.
Well, why don't I?
Go, go, go!
Go. Go, baby, go, baby, go. Go, baby, go, baby, go.
Enemy is everywhere! Watch out! Look out! Watch out! Hold the line!
I'm on it!
Go, go, go!
That's the problem. You're still using your shotgun, aren't you, Tally? That's dumb. Use your pistol. Where'd he go?
Watch out!
Doctor, we think there may be some people out to kill you. Or you're already dead. One or the other. I really don't like the decryption minigame, but it's okay. Let's see here. 2 more, and I can do medium armor finally. That's useful. What's up, Garrus? Let's see here. Got medium already. I need to upgrade your armor. That's okay. You can do... I don't think you can ever do medium. More hacking. Okay. There's a lot of dead people in here. I feel like something went terribly wrong. I think it involved lots of ammo, though.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane!
Madman?
You need help!
It's a weird accent.
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
What all comes out? I'm listening, but I need you to put that gun down.
You don't understand. I don't want to kill anyone. I want to go to sleep without screaming in my dreams. I want the people who sent me to Aku's brought to justice.
Can't you see that Toombs is crazy? Shoot him!
You know, that's not the best thing to say.
But if I can't get that...
about a guy that's pointing a gun at you that close with my guns
away.
holstered. He can shoot you well before I draw. Shoot him. God.
Talk to me, Toombs. Whatever happened, this isn't the way.
It is for me. They had to die. You get it, right?
Well,
I had no choice. But it's okay now. Now the scientists are just like my unit. No survivors.
We're not... I guess we already looted everything. It's okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, I murdered the rest of the guys that came here to help you. No hard feelings? Yeah? Cool. Of course I like cats. What kind of question is that? Jeez. Oh, it's up there. Shit. Up we go! Stop going downhill, Mako. Oh shit. We're around time. Oh, we're fine. That's really close, but we're fine. It's fine. Stop it. Come on. You got another point at some point. Did I not use all your points? I thought I used all your points. Well. So many stats to juggle. We're gonna have to buy some good medium armor, I guess. We haven't looted any that's good compared to the really overpowered, over-the-top heavy armor I bought earlier. Or light armor I bought earlier. That's okay though. That's okay. I am okay with spending money. Sometimes, in order to kill things, you have to spend money. I think that's the way that saying goes, right? I'm not sure. I get these things wrong sometimes. Whoa! Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Whee! Is it lies? It could be. I don't know. Figure you can't take money with you, so why should you let anybody else take money with it? With them? You search their pockets for loose change after you kill them. Spend your money to kill people. That's basically the same thing. I was close. Did I do this anomaly? I don't think I did. Go check it out. Oh, are you down at the bottom of this? Oh, I think you are. Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop! Boom. Ah. Oh, I think I just splattered his corpse. Oh, shit, that's... Oh, not good. What? What are you? Are you aggressive or unaggressive?
Listen!
Yes, Duck. Give me just a second. I'll take care of that. Okay, whatever. You're kind of gross looking, but I don't think you're dangerous. I'm a big proponent of leaving the world like you found it. Just with more explosion marks. It's weird. Hi, you're cute. And still alive, even though I drove over you. Yes. Up we go. I don't think we have any of what you asked for. We do, however, have graham crackers. Does that work? You should get some s'mores then. I'm not stopping you. Let's see. We did around the edge. Let's go check right. We were here. Let's go check right over here just to make sure. And then we'll be done on this planet. Georgia sucks. I mean, how can... It's Friday night, for fuck's sake. How are they closed already? It's not that late. Whoa! Physics simulation went awry. It's Atlanta, though. I mean, seriously. Like... You should move to Atlanta because your small town sucks. Okay. Okay. No, that would not be Atlanta. I do agree with that. Is your job that far nearby where you live? Ah, that stinks. Ugh. You moved from Austin to there?
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
That is nice. I used to live 5 minutes from work when I lived in Georgia as well. It was a small town. It was really far from everything. They give you a 30K increase in pay. It's probably cheaper to live there. But you have to worry about quality of life, too. Did you need more money? It's a weird question, right? But I don't know. It's not always a yes. But if you're happy, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not you. I'm gonna take Duck's snack up to her. I'm gonna get her a refill. I'm gonna use the bathroom. And then we're gonna head back to the Citadel, turn in a bunch of side quests. Turn in a bunch of side quests, see if there's any more side quests at the Citadel. Check on licenses and gear, and then probably go do the next main quest. Although we just had 2 new side quests pop up. Maybe we'll do those first. Be back in a couple minutes. Burb. Okay, everybody take their bathroom breaks. To be fair, Grace, you like it now. It's good. But you don't really live in the city. It's even better if you actually live in the city. If you lived in like Bellevue or something, so much more stuff within walking distance. Bellevue's a really small city too. But it can be better than it is. Night, night, Shroud. I thought you were going to bed early so you could stay up all night tonight and watch me play. It's cool though. It really is. I get it. It's fine. I would love to live in New York City. That would just be ideal to me, but I don't think I'd want to do it to the kids. But for me, personally, it would be awesome.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. It's unfortunate both the Doctor and Toombs died, but I know you did your best under the circumstances. Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
But the best thing about the New York is that directly across the river is New Jersey, where everything is legal. It's a terrible place. It's a special place. It's so special. It's so special that crossing the bridge to Jersey is free, but if you want to leave Jersey, New York makes you pay to do it. I think we have some quests to turn in here. I'm not positive, but I think we do. We need to go shopping. I brought a spaceship across the galaxy so I can go shopping.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I'm not sure I'd really enjoy moving back to Providence. It was okay while we were there, for the reasons we were there. But I don't know. Oh my god, Liara, you have so many skill points. Because I've never leveled you up. We should fix that. But now you get to explore some if you want to, and that's nice. I'd rather live in Boston, like in downtown Boston if I could. That would be the best. But kids could go to Moses Brown, it's true, but I don't know. Oh, stop doing barrier. I was trying to click on stasis. It's fine. She doesn't really need electronics. That's what we have. I'm also really happy in the Seattle area. I really like living here. It's beautiful. The people are generally pretty nice. I like biking, and the biking here is phenomenal. The Vikings are above average as well. I am going to do STP at some point. I need to train for it more. I'm actually going to start streaming some bike training soon. Speaking of Vikings, I was doing a loop around Lake Washington on my bike and saw people wearing Viking helmets for bike helmets. The Vikings are awesome here. It's okay. I have a trainer in the garage, and I use an app that makes it kind of gamified. I'm gonna stream that some during the days. But yeah, I may actually start doing that next week. I don't know. We'll see. I make no promises, but it's a maybe. Yeah, your donation still counted. It still went to the charity. Everything was good.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
Girls, stay up in the Citadel. Let's go kill some bitches. Or bastards. Whichever. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Medium armor human, compare. 34 to 28. See, that's better. It costs 71,000. It's just a nice chunk of change still. But not bad. That's no good. The only thing is, this has the cool N7 logo. This is like the armor that you see on the box and the artwork. Because it has the N7 and the stripe and everything. But it's not good enough to use compared to the really good stuff. It's really annoying. I'm gonna go look in the markets and buy some licenses. You can go check the Quartermaster in Normandy and see what he has. Excuse me, guys, don't make me shoot you, but you're in the way.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades. Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Oh, Duck.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time.
I'm sure it's just a glitch. It's just a technical malfunction. It's fine.
Ah, well,
I'm sure he's fine too.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to... Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Just back from the colonies, eh? I'm a walking arsenal in armor. Yes, I just got back from the colonies. It's true. Thank you for noticing. Poop. That there, however, that is one nice shotgun. You know what? We're gonna buy a shotgun here. Thankfully, we take it back with us to the colonies, so we'll be fine. Let's sell a bunch of stuff. Wow, we have so much stuff. Hang on. Boop. Really? I've only looted... I have not looted another Omni tool yet? That's so surprising. The duration bonuses are nice, but I really like cooldown bonus. That's really good. That's hard. I don't know. I have to think about that. Okay, let's sell stuff.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return?
Show me what you got.
Would you like to buy some things from me? Anything 4 or below is sell without even thinking about. Okay, we'll keep the rest of it. Okay, money situation is much improved. Yes, I will take that shotgun, thank you. It's a 4 too, which is hilarious how good it is. I probably sold one and didn't realize it, but you know, whatever. It's fine. It worked out. It works out. Don't judge me.
That really... Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Do I know you?
Oh, that eyebrow. Nice.
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Oh, that look she gave him. It's like...
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
Sure she will.
I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Conrad, freaky face, taken care of. You always judge me. It's okay. I'm used to it.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
I will take many good supplies. All the excellent supplies I would like.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see. Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Turian and Quarian. Bam, boys, what are you gonna do? Can't kill him running through the chipper? Maybe I could. Tally wearing medium armor now. I think she can, right? Nope. Okay.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
You know, maybe Tally would die less if I gave her armor that didn't suck. It's a possibility, right? I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have.
Right there. Yeah, that's better across the board. Much better in several ways. See, she looks like that now. I like the other look better, but you know what? If it makes her get murdered in the face just a little bit less often, it's probably worth it. I've armed them just fine. I haven't been bothering to protect them enough is the problem. They have plenty of guns. What harm could there be in talking with him? I know, right? What could happen? I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I'm sure it'll be fine. He's just a fan.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you, and I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
Sorry.
And that's what he does. He talks at me very loudly, and air moves in my direction. I think we're done at the console. Let's go make sure. And then we'll go swing through the bar and make sure nobody in there needs anything.
Hello again, Commander. Hello again,
That means
Commander.
we're done. There's not even a dialogue tree anymore. Okay.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
Don't worry about Fist. I killed him.
Best lounges are being replaced by places like Cora's Den.
The embassy lounges are dry, but they don't have any decent
Did I say that out loud? I need to make a point. This may remind me of this, if I fail to do it. Of after every other major mission, of going through all my loot and seeing if anything's better than stuff everybody's wearing. Helps me keep everybody up to date.
Thank you for all your help.
A little bit less stressfully.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Have I been to
Flux? Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more live.
I don't think I've been to
Cora's
Flux.
Den, on the other hand, well, so long,
Anyway.
Commander. Have a pleasant day.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Or can you not go to Flex and this and that's it to Mass Effect 2? That's actually a place you can go. I don't remember. Flux should be right there, right? Go to Coruscant and walk out and look around.
They told me it was you, but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
Have we met?
Name's Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in the 10th Street Reds. Maybe you don't remember it yourself, running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
My history's a matter of public record. I got nothing to hide.
Really? What if someone gave an interview talking
What if
about
somebody turned
Commander
up dead in
Shepard's
a gutter?
history in the gangs? We're not trying to cause you trouble, Shepard. We just want a favor, for old time's sake. One of the Reds, Kurt Wiseman, got picked up by Turians. We'd like you to talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
What was this guy arrested for?
Some stupid minor offense. Maybe he had a little red sand. You know how the Turians are. They declared him a problem, and they're shipping him back for a trial.
You're not asking me to break Wiseman out of jail, are you?
Of course not. But word has it you've got some pull with the aliens. All we're asking you to do is pull a little for us.
What was one of the 10th Street Reds doing in Turian space?
Since your days, the Reds have expanded. We do some salvage, a little shipping here and there, that kind of thing.
My gang days are over, Finch. Get out of my way.
Suit yourself, Shepard. If you change your mind, he's over in Cora's den. Take care of this, and you'll never see me again. And Shepard, you might not run with the Reds anymore, but you really don't want us as your enemy.
I have a lot of guns. It's cool. If that's not like a threat, I feel like I should kill you.
Strange. We Asari are more accepting of our sexuality than most other species. Some club owners like to exploit this by hiring us as dancers.
Hey Liara, can you come over here and watch me oogle this this dancer? Oh, she's not there anymore. Yeah.
I got business here, but not with
Oh, there she is. Let's chill. Awkward. This alley, Liara? No, Tally. This is the alleyway where you murdered a bunch of people and then I came in and shot them after the fact. So you wouldn't get in trouble. That's fun times. You should do that again. Obsidium. Where's the C-Sec? Guess you can't go to Flux here, maybe? I don't remember. I know there's two clubs, but maybe I'm confusing my Mass Effect games.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint
I might be.
me, Doctor.
I agree.
Oh, Commander Shepard. I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they're blackmailing me.
Who should I kill?
I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan, down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
That's really expensive. Plus 50% toxin resistance. That's nice. Don't worry. We'll make sure that that they're not going to talk again. And probably not walk either. And maybe not breathe anymore, possibly. It's hard to be sure about these things.
Oh, sure, I can return that for
No. Down in the markets, down, markets, down. It's weird. There's no shoppers here anymore. It's almost like somebody started a quest that's going to involve gunfire.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Morlan.
A change, but the doctor... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Morlan. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on! I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Not worth the ammo. This is why you max out certain stats early. Killing people is fun, but, you know. The wit is mightier than the sword. Depends on the sword, right? I mean, is a gun mightier than a lightsaber? That's a sword, isn't it? You gotta watch out how you say these things. General statements can get you in trouble.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research.
Should I go
into
shoot him?
Traverse.
You might need to shoot him.
Perhaps Captain Anderson will have some knowledge about this man.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Oh, don't worry. There will be plenty of tactical ventilation, and the occasional strategic ventilation when appropriate. We were in an elevator in a while.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime
I
syndicate.
helped her do that. That motion blur is going to make me puke. Oh, dear Lord, that was terrible. Better.
I am not used to this kind of environment. Too much time working by myself, I suppose.
You know what's worse than cheerful bad news? Bad news.
So how are you liking
Bad
posting at the academy?
news.
It's
Bad.
good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in.
I'm
from
missing
the
a word.
wards.
I can't find a word I'm looking for.
Busiest station on the Citadel.
Seem to have misplaced it. Morose bad news. Found it.
Tally, are the Quarians concerned that the return of the Geth will lead to more anger against your people?
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
I hope the other races view matters in the
reasonable.
same light.
I've forgotten the word again already. Keep slipping away for some reason. It's weird. Just like watching the 6 o'clock news. And in today's news, yeah. He's still preaching. What's up, preacher bro?
Where there was only darkness, the enkindlers gave light.
I helped him do that.
The enkindlers gave wisdom.
You know, space doesn't jump, right? I want to shoot people that can't be hurt. Morose, that was the word. Thank you. Clipping in this is occasionally problematic. What's up, guys? Hi, I'm Commander Shepard, the only human Spectre. Let's talk to you, Captain.
Your Noveria report raised a few eyebrows in the Council, Shepard. I can't believe you let that queen live. There's a reason their species was nearly wiped out. You should have finished them off.
You weren't there, Ambassador. It was my call. I did the right thing.
Really? I'm glad you're an expert in a species we know virtually nothing about. I hope we're both still around in 50 years to see if you're right.
Genocide of an entire species is a terrible tragedy, Ambassador. Shepard did the right thing.
Fine. I'll just tell everyone we figured it was a good idea to release a fertile Rachni queen in the wilds of Noveria.
You do that. You do your job and spin it positively. I like your attitude. You go do that.
Yes, Commander?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
Can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this
Cowboys
isn't,
on this one.
but you're the one who can stop Sarah. I believe in you, Shepard.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Yes, you will. Until you're not anymore. Spoilers. I have no idea where the Admiral's at. Oh, the Ambassador's a jackass. He's under a lot of pressure. I get his character. The dude's totally a jackass. Where's the Admiral at? I think the time we ran into him, he was inspecting our ship and telling us how terrible we were. Is he in CSEC? Okay, we'll go check.
Is there something else I can help you with, Commander?
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Night, Zosex. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have yourselves a good rest. It's Friday. You can stay up. It's only 11. Do you have to work tomorrow? That would be horrible. I'm sorry if you did. Listen to some elevator talk.
I am curious about the helmet you always wear, Tali. Does it contain technical augmentation systems?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
I suppose that makes it more likely you will return from your pilgrimage then. You are only truly safe on your flotilla.
Oh, no. No. He's not in CSEC. He's in the Presidium Tower.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them,
I think you romance Tali in Mass Effect 2 or maybe 3.
The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
No, Shepard isn't a thing that exists. I agree completely. Let's walk. Sometimes you should walk and smell the artificially supported trees. Well, she was. I guess I'm just totally misremembering. That's annoying. Marines out for a lovely jog. I mean, what? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Those words make no sense together.
Where there was only ignorance.
Clearly, whatever you're talking about doesn't exist. It's also nonsensical.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind.
Yes, we did.
We'll have exclusive footage later today.
And eventually I'll punch her in the face. Although maybe I won't with the way this is starting off. So I should have a first-person camera. Admiral Fred, where are you at? I think you're up here a little farther in. There you are. I see an exclamation point where you are. Apparently... Oh. We'll talk to you in a minute. Wait, no, we'll talk to you now.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
Hey.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
I don't want to do this, but I guess I will. Hang on. We'll go talk to the guard and see what's going on down there. Oh, okay, I have to go meet her in Fortuna. Okay. I thought I already did this. I thought she was still here. Dope. Oops. Okay, maybe he's not here then. Perhaps he was in the Citadel Tower. What's up, Emily? We should chat again. It's been a while.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you.
Yes.
Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could.
No,
If
Emily
you
Wong's
planted a
okay.
bug
I like her.
inside, I could crack the story.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
The other reporter is the one we'll end up punching. But that's in a later game. That doesn't happen here.
Think of all the important decisions the Council has made right here. trillion.
We've tried to create organic environments back on the flotilla, but we lack the space for anything as grand as this.
Okay, fine. I don't even know where the Citadel traffic control station is. Head back to CSEC first. Probably in CSEC. Let's go to the chorus den first because I pushed button wrong. That's okay. Hey, more than gentlemen come here. Gentle ladies like this establishment as well. Very rude of you.
Can I help you?
A human named Finch wanted me to use my authority as a Spectre to free Kurt Wiseman.
The xenophobe? I should have known he'd have friends. Thank you for the information. We'll increase the guard on his cell.
I knew you'd rat us out, Shepard. Now it's payback time. When we're through telling our story, the aliens will all know what the first human Spectre really is.
No, they won't.
Impressive. Perhaps the first human Spectre will not be a disappointment after all. Goodbye, Spectre.
I like those renegade points. I feel like those were well earned. The turn is like, dude, awesome, thumbs up. I was cleaning my weapon while aiming it at him and it went off. These things happen, right? Okay, traffic control is to the straight ahead. No, he deserved to be dead. And as the first human Spectre, I can shoot them and people won't come asking about it. And it's great. I love it. If they do come asking about it, I can just ignore them. It had to be done after all. Oh, totes. Spectres are just to the left of the law, as it turns out. We can do almost anything. Hey, I found an inconspicuous location. It's well marked by a glowing circle on my map. It's a very plain white room. What's that supposed to be? What's this room supposed to be?
It was the Turians who first suggested creating a single organization to maintain order on the Citadel. Perhaps that is why more than half the force is Turian.
I scanned a bunch of them and then I turned the guy in for breaking the law, so... Yeah, we're done with the keeper scanning. I pumped him for money, then turned him in. It seems like a Paragon thing to do, right? I think that's okay. I'm pretty sure that's okay. It slipped.
300 years ago, the Geth drove my people into
Emily,
exile. We asked the council to wipe
I
the
planted a
Seabeds
bug
out,
on the
but
air
they
traffic
ignored
control
our
center. Where you at? Emily!
Maybe if they'd listened, we wouldn't be here now.
I should be yelling at the top of my lungs, right? It seems fine. Nobody's gonna care. It's just
Think of all the important decisions the council has made right here. Trillions of lives hanging on their every word and deed.
Where'd she go? There's no exclamation point on my map. Did she not load? Did she die? I don't think she dies here. I think the rapid transit may have screwed up the loading. Unless she's down here, which is possible, mind you. Okay, let's go right to the elevator twice.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
I feel like I just came from here. Let's go back up.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia.
I helped with this.
A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Would you like to know more? That's totally a would you like to know more advertisement. I need a sound effect of that, I think, while I'm playing Mass Effect. Is she not here? I'm confused and perplexed. Oh wait, there she is. I probably walked right past her because of where she's standing against the wall. I don't think she was here though, but I'm not positive.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run.
From,
Thanks again for your help.
Starship
I'm going to
Troopers.
show this to my publisher.
Jump! Jump, 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 jump! Jump. Starship Troopers. I have. It's an awesome game. I will be finishing it again in a couple months. This game really probably only has... Depends on how much side questing I do. I tend to do lots of side questing in Mass Effect. It's a little unusual for me.
In news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
I think that would work. I think that would work, actually.
Please do not disturb the keepers. 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 Please do not disturb the keepers.
I like the movie. It was not as good as the book.
Where there was only darkness, the
It was nowhere near as good as the book, but the movie was good. I enjoyed the movie a lot. I didn't know. I was trying to look at the Keeper, maybe pet it down for loose change, possibly scan it. I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but there you go. Oops, shit. But I was told not to disturb them, so I stopped. The movie and book were different. Were completely different things. We haven't found Admiral what's his name yet. So maybe he's in C-Sec Tower. Let's go look. I like the book better than the movie, but I like the movie on its own merits. I was really annoyed by the movie when I first saw it because it was so different from the book.
Your biotic skill is extremely impressive, Dr.
But in
Tassoni.
retrospect,
is that
I like
typical among Asari?
While the Asari have natural biotic abilities, not all have the desire to learn to use their abilities effectively.
And the Asari are the most advanced race on the Council. I wonder if all Citadel races will eventually be natural biotics.
Like Shepard, like, do I have to be here for this? I've never heard of StarCraft being based on it, but I could see that. That's not unreasonable. Yeah, I suspect that it was mostly a budget issue. Although, the third movie is probably really low budget, so I don't know. Whatever. kind of
A
the development of
research
the
station on
PlayStation
Noveria
1
has reportedly been
and
destroyed.
Nintendo's involvement
The
in it.
exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry.
It's a reasonable
Administrator
brain.
Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
I helped with that. He was an asshole.
Did you know Citadel Security is the largest multi-species law enforcement agency in Council space?
Well, I like that there's 2 levels of docking right above each other. I hadn't noticed that before. I mean, it makes sense, right? They are spaceships after all, but I'd never noticed that before.
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel Security. They think we're all beggars and thieves.
Fuck Citadel Security.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Commander Shepard, like standing really close to elevator buttons. That's kind of weird. And she teleports around when she pushes buttons. It's even weirder.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's see here. See, this is Hydra 7. I'm using Predator 4. This is medium armor. This is light armor. This is worse in almost every way possible. It doesn't make any sense. This is better though. I mean, it's 7 too. It costs 114,000. Why would I spend 114,000 on this? This is human crap too. The Predator 4 is also human crap. This is good. The tech biotic's worse, but that's okay, to be honest. That's not the end of the world. This is okay, but not great. This is terrible right here. I mean, the damage protection is higher, but maybe I'm misreading how the stats work. I don't know, because it only has what, 9 less shields. It's not terrible at that level. And the tank biotic protection is lower, but it is 29, 147, 14. But it is better than... No, 29, 147, 14. This is just better. All the way around, this is better. And it costs less. 117,812 versus, drumroll please, 114,000. Yep. Yeah, but we'll loot one of those soon enough. There's no reason to spend money on it. Yes, Predator is light armor. I couldn't wear medium armor till earlier this session. I didn't have the skills for it yet. I'm pretty sure this is the armor I wore last time I played this. The pattern looks right. Okay, we're better. Let's go collect our reward and/or kill the person who had us murder all of our comrades. They were all criminals, mind you, and they shot me first. But still, I don't think this is going to go quite as well as one might hope. We're going to do the Rogue VI. Hostile takeover. Fortuna system. Horse Head Nebula. I love the Normandy. It's awesome. I'm never gonna stop saying this. Sorry. I scanned the rest of the shit. I don't remember if I've been here for something else or not. Nope. Oh, Rexy Poo. I don't think I'm allowed to do that, but it seems like a reasonable thing to do. This is a miserable planet. Okay, let's see here. What you got, Rex? should go buy you some armor shit. You have Onyx 3. It's not great, but it's better than what you started with. What was that for, Duck? I'm not even sure. I like it. I'm just not sure what it was for. This might be better. I bought this too, which is annoying, but 305 might actually be a little bit better. Oh yeah. You know, that's right here. We'll go ahead and do it first. Okay. The fact this is worth 4,500 standard Alliance currency units is just insane. Ouch. 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 Dude, turn. Whoa. Oh, what? I think that was a mistake. Okay, now we're cool. This is going to be a fun planet to drive on. Can I exit the makeout until I stop bouncing around? Back down. Oh. Nice.
You lead. I'll follow.
Okay, baby. A Quarian, a human. So let's stop there.
I'm on my way.
Hey, Rex. It appears to be very old. I broke some tires a little bit. I guess flying out of the sky like that is bad for the Mako occasionally. I don't know. It's hard to be sure. Need to talk to the Alliance mechanic about my Mako. The tires are not up to the quality. And they break really quickly if you leap off of giant cliffs and then boost yourself sideways and fall through the air in free fall repeatedly. And I think this is a hang on, it's hard to look at what you want to look at when you're falling off a mountainside. I think I've been here before. I think that made the whole structure bounce when I did that.
I'm on my way.
Why are they yelling go, go, go? I'm not even in there yet.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I'm not done yet.
I killed them because they deserved it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Go, go, go!
Hey guys, what's up? Hey. What's up? I'm gonna loot your place. You don't mind if I just take everything that's not nailed down, do you?
Go, go, go!
What's up? What's up? God damn it. Hi.
Watch out!
Ah. Damn it, Tally.
Go, go, go!
Let's go.
I don't have any grenades. Makes me sad. Can't shoot him in the head while he's not looking. Very disappointing.
Watch out!
Go, go, go!
Let's go see what else is on this planet, if anything. Like I said, it's an annoying planet to drive on, but we'll try anyway and see if we find anything. Whoop. Look, more minerals to hack and or survey. It's weird, but yeah. Weird. That isn't exactly where I meant to park. I should do a main mission, but I need to go to the moon first. So we'll see. This might just be almost an entirely side questing focused night. I don't know. It's like, you know, they like their side quests in these games. They're important. You have to do them. Whoop, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh. It's not that big here, isn't it? I thought I could go around and then I'd have to climb the fucking cliff, but I was wrong. Up we go. I think it might be more gentle on this side, so it's okay. For some definition of the word gentle that's difficult to quantify. You know, is it on the other side? Oh, it's in a bowl in the middle. Okay.
I'm on my way.
Go north and look. I think, you know, I haven't actually counted or paid attention, but I bet there's a set number of items on each planet, and it's probably always the same. That just occurred to me. I don't know why that didn't occur to me sooner. This is done. Lion's Command would like to talk to you, Commander. Whatever. Coming on to John. Or the Ashley. Whichever. I'm annoyed at the only... I'm annoyed the only system in the local cluster is Sol. Let's just... But hey, look, we get to survey all this stuff. Why are there two orbits here? Whoop. Whoop. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not exactly a railgun. For some reason, I think there's something here to be surveyed, which is really annoying. Because you would think the Sol system would be surveyed out by the time we get here. Well, with it being where we were born and everything, but there's cities on Mars, which is awesome. Nope, nothing here. Population 11.4 billion. What's the current population of Earth? Does anybody know? The annoying thing is that gravity appears to be standard. That's really annoying. I wish they had light gravity on the moon. The moon mission. I thought this happened much earlier. I was so confused that it took so long to pop up that I was thinking it was probably a Mass Effect 2 or something. And I was just misremembering again.
On my way.
I just got it. That's why I hadn't done it already. God damn it. Why did they have grenade upgrades on this probe? That seems really weird, right? I mean, does that seem weird to anybody else? That's a great shot of Earth, though. Munchkin Minor is currently completely fascinated by space travel, and going to other planets. And I think that's awesome. I just hope that his ambitions are more successful than mine were in the face of whatever obstacles he has.
Hostile spotted.
Thanks. You're right on the ball, aren't you? I think I said all these, I don't remember. Or just the one. I can't go in here. I should save, right? Quick save complete. Found him. You know, it occurs to me. Come on, guys. Back up for a second. Come here. Back up. Back up, Garrus. Dude, follow orders.
I can't get there.
What? How about right here?
I can't get there.
I'm gonna close this door, and I apologize for killing you. Synthetics. Some grenade. I have a grenade. Only one. It's behind me, isn't it? Yep. Ouch. I shot the hack one, didn't I? Well, that was done with me. It's behind me, isn't it? That was smart. Someone else want to fight?
I can't make it. I can't get there.
Tally, your AI is terrible.
All targets down.
You can't do that, Dave.
Negative contacts, Commander.
What I don't understand is, if there's poison gas, why didn't we just put our helmets on? We were just in a vacuum a second ago and had perfectly fine oxygen. Trouble, it smells like a Krogan that hasn't had a bath in a day. Rex is a Krogan. I can't remember. Do I need to go in here too? I don't think I do I?
Heads up!
Quick save failed.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Okay. Quick save complete. They should. Why wouldn't they? I mean, gameplay, blah, 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 etc., whatever, whatever. Ouch. Ouch.
Hostile contact!
Yeah. Yeah, it shot me right in the freaking something or another. It was pretty cool. Hey, Hal, what's up? Hal's annoying. Fuck you, Hal. I miss not having heavy weapons. That's Mass Effect 2, isn't it?
All clear.
For a VA, it sure is pretty stupid. Oh, last moon Bishop.
Cover me.
Heads up.
Yeah, cool.
Perimeter clear.
Okay. Oh, bears are already up in here. It's almost like it was expecting us this time. It'd be kind of cool if it put a bomb in this chest, because like the human appears to be unable to resist it. Let us place a trapped chest. Ha ha ha. Missile! Ouch, by the way. The hurt. That, as they say, left a mark.
Perimeter clear. I think we're good, Shepard.
Not disagreeing at all. That's the lower left-hand corner of my keyboard so warm. That's weird. It's not hot, it's just surprisingly warm. Means something? I hope that doesn't mean something. We want to watch out for the missiles. Just saying.
Send me back in.
Here, those more missiles. For an advanced assault drone, this sure is pretty stupid, huh?
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Area secured.
I think I've already done this twice.
That's the last of them.
Why build one? You can build 3 for 9 times the price, right? Am I right?
All clear.
Let's see here. Increase itself, damage protection.
That's the last of them.
Here we go. That's that. Let's see here. I think I may make this a side mission only night, and we'll save the next main mission for next week. Let me go check and see what other side missions I have right now. Let's see here. The fan. We have Cerberus, and Geth. I'm not going to do all that today. We'll save Cerberus too. I feel like I might just call it a little bit early tonight. Let's see if we get... No communication from the Citadel on this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop a little bit early tonight. I mean, it's been 4 hours. That's not early. That's more than I used to stream on most of my nights. It's a little early for Mass Effect, which usually goes till, you know, the wee hours in the morning. But we're gonna call this here tonight. It's been fun. I'm still enjoying it. Just maybe a nap would be nice. Maybe. Let me see who I know that's streaming, if anybody. She's almost done. They're almost done. Okay. Nope. Okay. We'll see what AutoHost does, if anything. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's been fun. I hope you've had fun as well. We probably only really have maybe 2 or 3 streams of Mass Effect 1 left, and we'll move on to Mass Effect 2 after that. Mass Effect 1's a relatively short game once you get past all the side questing. The side questing fills a lot of time. Thank you for hanging out with me. I've enjoyed it. Hope you have too. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the night. Ciao.